all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be free from harm. May all beings love life. May all beings awaken. Welcome to another Cuke Audio mini podcast. I pray that you and yours are safe and comfortable, free from economic hardship, and able to get out and do whatever it is you want within the limitations of the universal precept of do as little harm as possible. Today, we have a special message. This is my personal message, DCs Message, to the folks at COP26. You know, I'm not listening to news. I just read a little bit, and I read the science news on BBC and Guardian in the morning, and it's dominated by climate change stuff. And with this meeting, do they say COP? Do they say COP26? I can't even remember what it stands for, but I know what it is. It's first they had the heads of many countries come together. I know that Putin and what's his name, Xi in China didn't come, but they sent underlings. So the heads of the many countries, they said things, and some of them were very noble. I've appreciated Boris Johnson. What little I know about English politics, he's not somebody I wanted to win in what amount of energy I spent on that. But I've appreciated his continuing to push the awareness on climate change. Now, I know that Greta Thunberg says blah, 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 too little, too late. And I appreciate her point of view, too. So what follows now is my message to the all the attendees at COP26, to the world leaders who attended, to the people who are dealing with it. It's my offering to them. And what it is a song. I take a little time out to have a more balanced life where I'm not spending all my time on the computer making podcasts and blog posts and working on the Shunryu Suzuki archive and preserving the legacy of Shunryu Suzuki and those whose paths crossed his. And I enjoy that work, and I do spend a lot of time on it. But I've been spending time on music for the last, 6 months. And, even on a day when I spend 5 hours on music, I'm spending 5 hours on this other stuff. But it's given me a nice balance. My life could never be called balanced. It's got me a different type of imbalance, but I just write songs, and I play them on guitar. And there's a lot of really good musicians here that I know. And I've met some others recently because of putting together a little band. And most of the music I go when I go out here is either somebody we know. We know some young people do some very cool music. And we have a friend who she's sort of like, she's a nurse practitioner, Kim Potter. I did a podcast with her in Life in Bali. She's got a band, and it does some original stuff, but mainly folk, rhythm and blues, really nice stuff, and they're very solid. Tabasco jam. My favorite thing to go here is jazz. And there's a lot of really good jazz here, but only jazz that's nearby that I can either get to in a few minutes in a taxi or walk to. And some of it's great. Indra Lesmana, a very well-known jazz pianist, in Indonesia. Until COVID closed his place, had this wonderful little place on Tomlingen in Sanur that was open, and very small. He's not trying to make money on it. He makes money on other things, on his record company and his school and his, he gets 25,000 hits on his Instagram posts. Anyway, they would have these jazz jams on Friday nights. It was just great. So, and I've been to his school. I've gotten to know him some, and I've gotten to know some of the pianists that work with him. And one of them, Boney, is our keyboard player. Now, he's very, very good. He's basically a jazz keyboard player. But we'll practice, Sony's the drummer, Katoot's the bass player, Goose is the guitarist, and me. I write the songs, I show them how to play them, and I play with them until they're carrying it without me, and then I stop playing. And I remind them. I say, "Hey, I want it to sound like this," and I'll show how. But I'm not a good musician like for playing with others. I don't even like to do it. I just like to write songs. So we've finished 6 songs and have recorded them, and they're now available online. And the name of the group is Bali Yuga. We liked Kali Yuga, but that's used a lot. So Goose suggested Bali Yuga. So we're doing that. We're calling it that. And I put the album up with CD Baby, which is, it's like self-publishing your stuff. And then they get it to Spotify and YouTube and everything else. So what this is, the latest thing is an album of 6 songs. The artist is David Chadwick, and I wanted to put the band name on it, but you're limited to what you can, how much you can. You can only put the name of the artist and the name of the album. And I've got other stuff online, and it's under David Chadwick. And if I called the artist Bali Yuga, then they wouldn't be together. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to name the stuff we do, and I'm going to make some 6-song albums. They're like EPs. And I'll just use Bali Yuga on the before the name of the album. So it'll be the name of the album. So the first album is Bali Yuga, On the Way to Venus. And On the Way to Venus is, or On Our Way. I can't even remember. It's either On Our Way to Venus is the lead song. And that's my message to the COP26 people, to help them in their negotiations. So here we go. You can hear On the Way to Venus. If you want to see the pictures of the band, if you want to hear all 6 songs, just write baliyuga.com. BALIYUGA.com. And that'll go to my music site, diffusermusic.com. It's called a DNS redirect. It's cheaper than getting a website. And then right up top of Diffuser Music, it says Bali Yuga. You hit that link, you go to the page for it. There's links there to hear it on YouTube. Now, YouTube's the one you can go to and you don't have to have an app, right? Spotify, Apple Tunes, and Deezer. And then it tells how we got our name and has delightful pictures of all of us. But we have a saxophone player that just comes into the studio. Boney, the keyboard player, what he's done. This first album, he didn't rehearse with us at all. He just came into the studio. Second one, we had him come in the last rehearsal. And he just picks up all of it right away. It takes, writes the chord, like a little chord chart down really fast in his smartphone. And then Radha is Gus's daughter. She's the female vocalist in the group. And she was on a couple of songs in the first group. And we're just finishing up recording the second group. And she's going to be doing her background vocals tomorrow. So that's it. So here is On the Way to Venus from Bali Yuga.
Settle back, enjoy the scenery. We're on our way. We're on our way. We're on our way. Hey, 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 to Venus. Such a lovely ship, already gone bye-bye. Just let the kids run wild and groove on the ride. We're on our way. We're on our way. We're on our way. Hey, 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 to Venus. Trip so far, lots of parties and laughter. We're gonna have a hot time as we go faster and faster. We're on our way. We're on our way. We're on our way. Hey, 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 to Venus.
Remember, if you want to hear more from Bali Yuga, just write Bali Yuga, BALIYUGA.com on your URL line, and that'll get you there. Or you could write Bali Yuga on the Way to Venus on YouTube or Spotify. Or my name, David Chadwick. I'm not sure what. David Chadwick, Bali Yuga on the Way to Venus. But if you just go to baliyuga.com, it's got the links there. Okay, thanks for joining us. I'd like some other people to hear On the Way to Venus. So if you feel so moved when you find it, share with them. Okay, thanks a lot. This has been a Cuke Audio mini podcast. I'm DC Puba of Cuke Audio and Cuke Archives, preserving the legacy of Shunryu Suzuki and those whose paths crossed his, and anything else that comes to mind. And this is anything else that comes to mind. And I'm coming to you from Sleepy Sonora with Doggy Bandita, Feline Cuchita, and dear lovely Katrinka. And we're wishing you and yours and all of us a grand awakening.